Back down to the desert for the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. We close out Week 11 with the Arizona Scorpions, the leaders of the West, taking on the leaders of the East in the Florida Storm. Hello everybody, Ethan Muslin here alongside my partner Tyler Falk. Tyler, we've got a good one between two division leaders. Florida hoping to keep their division lead. They're currently 4-4. A win here would keep them in first place in the East. Arizona currently dominating the West at 6-2. Vegas now with their win now goes to 5-4. So they're hoping to get back to their 2-game lead over the Fury.
Well, Ethan, the pressure certainly is on for both these ball clubs. You mentioned it. Florida only a half game in front of Atlanta coming into the week. Now that team is Louisiana. A loss tonight could see that all slip away and really make things interesting in that East Division. And like you mentioned for Arizona, partner, a win could really solidify their chances for their second West Division title. A loss puts Vegas that much closer. It's fitting that we're here in the desert, partner, because both teams are on the hot seat. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic game. Arizona currently running a 3-game winning streak. Florida has been, with their 4-4 record, they've been going back and forth ever since their loss to Mexico City in Week 6. It's been loss, win, loss, win. Hopefully that pattern does not hold for the Florida Storm, because that would spell doom for them. They would still hold the lead in the East Division, but they would be tied with the Revs at 4-5. It will be a fun little matchup here today from Fatality Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Florida is going to be kicking the ball away to start the first half. They'll get the ball for the second half. Ball is up on the tee for Ethan Sneed to kick this away, and we are off and running from Fatality Field. Ball coming back here from Ryan Owens. Going to bring it up to the 20, up to the 26-yard line. So Arizona will start in some pretty decent field position. We'll see Ashley Jackson take the field for the first time today, currently leading the league in completion percentage.
That's helped Arizona as well. On third down, they're the best team this season so far on third down conversions, converting third downs at 71% clip. Very nicely done for Arizona. We'll see what they do here tonight.
Starting off with 3 receivers for first down. We'll hand it off to G.J. Moses, who gets wrapped up immediately in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play from the tackle from Aaron Gooden. We'll introduce the rest of the Arizona offense. Ashley Jackson, this quarterback. G.J. Moses and Taranio Rivera are in the backfield. Ryan Owens, Jay Hayden, Connor Weston, T.J. Punk are wide receivers. Tight end is Will Todd. On the line, left tackle Sean Crooked, left guard Patrick Kelly, and right tackle E.J. DeQ. After the 2-yard loss, it's second down. Jackson going to throw. A little bit of pressure down the middle. Beautiful catch. Going to bring it right to the midfield stripe. A big first down conversion after the loss.
And what I like about Ashley Jackson, that last play, partner, is she sat in the pocket. She saw the blitz coming and just got it over to her receiver who was open. Not a whole lot of hat-on-hat action as far as coverage goes. And Jackson gets her team to midfield.
Connected it to Weston for a 26-yard gain. Puts it right at the midfield stripe. Moses going to run here on first down. And going to get another 5 yards on that play before getting taken down by Stephen Black. We'll introduce the rest of the Florida defense. On the line is Deontay Stoneville, Alessandro Tamayo, and Alex Dominguez. Linebackers are Stephen Black, Ryan Tobin, and Aaron Gooden, who was formerly of DC. Cornerbacks are Ryan Davidson, Evan Carroll, Adam Jones. Safeties are Adrian Blaine and Andrew Francis. 2nd and 5, Twins left with an offset eye. They'll hand off to Moses. Cuts to the right side, wrapped at the line again. They'll give him about a 1-yard gain before he got brought down by number 53, Ryan Tobin, and set up 3rd and 4.
All the containment from Tobin there, forcing Moses to the inside of the line where the defense was the strongest at that point. No gain of the play. Big third down coming up for Arizona.
They've just crossed into enemy territory. We'll see if they hold it up here. 3rd down for the pass to the left side. Good for a first down. Another pass there. This one complete to Ryan Owens. Going to get it to the Florida 37.
We'll see a lot more of those third down conversions tonight, partner, as the coverage by Evan Carroll just not good enough on that last play. Close, but no cigar as Arizona converts in another third down.
And that's what you were talking about earlier when we started the game. 3rd down conversions are going to be crucial for Arizona. 1st and 10 from the 37. Heavy to the left side. Jackson to throw. Right side going to be completed. Just a tiptoe catch to the 32. Good catch there from TJ Punk, the 5-season veteran.
Just a nice out route. Just a nice, crisp out route run there by the former tight end, now wide receiver convert, TJ Punk. Good enough for 5 yards. Keeps Arizona firmly on the gas here on this drive.
2nd down and 5. 3 receivers, 2 in the back. A little pressure here on the left side from Florida. Run up the middle for Moses. Not going to do much. He'll get about a yard or so before being stopped by Tobin. And they'll set up 3rd down and 3.
Run game not working so far here for a top 10 rushing offense for Arizona. Seems like Florida looking to clamp down on the rush game here against Arizona, trying to make them one-dimensional, maybe force a couple of errors, but so far the pass has been working. We'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
They're going to run it from Moses left side, and it's a loss on the play. Going to be taken down for a loss of 3 yards. Big tackle for loss, and that's good in making the play.
That's Florida's top 5 rushing defense going to work again. Tobin gets the nice tackle, comes around the edge to seal off the edge against DJ Moses. Nice stop for Florida, forcing the field goal. Should see Arizona go up by 3 as Cliff Allen comes on to take the extra point. Or takes the, I should say extra point when it's a field goal. At the same time, Cliff Allen makes these look like extra points.
They're the same function. It's just for 2 extra points on top of it. There'll be a 49.5-yard attempt from the left hash. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way. It is good. They'll call it 49. And that'll put Arizona on the board first. It'll be 3-0 Scorpions.
11th field goal, 11th make for Cliff Allen. Still perfect on the season. Nothing much more to say about that. Arizona win the lead, partner.
Yeah, good early drive. That one going for about 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Excuse me, 3 minutes, 45 seconds, if I know how time works. I know we'll have Allen kick this away to Art Vandelay. And Vandelay will take this from his own goal line. Running up the middle, going to the 20, and get wrapped up to the 22-yard line. We'll now see Florida's offense take the field for the first time today. Ron Cochran not having the best year, so to speak. He's kind of around the bottom tier in pretty much all categories.
What's most surprising is he is last with all quarterbacks, only has thrown 8 touchdowns this season. Did get one in the win over Jacksonville last week. We'll see if he can string some more together as Florida trying to, again, extend their East Division lead.
Cochran going to throw here. A little short pass knocked away. Incomplete. That one intended for the running back, Charlie Beletsky. Will introduce the rest of the Florida Storm offense. We've seen Ron Cochran and Charlie Beletsky, quarterback and running back. J.W. Doyle is the fullback. Wide receivers are Stephen Bush, Art Vandelay, and E.J. Minson. Tight ends are Veridin Zarkov and the rookie Ron Hines from Madison. Left tackle is Caden Poirier. Left guard Joseph Wade. And the right guard is Greg McDonaldson. 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers, 1 in the back. Cochran going to throw. Under pressure. Going to get it away to the left side. Will be completed for a 1st down. Nice out route there on that play to get it to E.J. Minson.
Now, if I'm Ron Cochran, if that blitzer is not coming from my weak side, not coming from behind, I'm not getting rid of that football in time. Not Ron Cochran, not a veteran quarterback, not a championship caliber winning quarterback, but able to find Minson on that deep out route, move the chains.
Yeah, Ron Cochran, the 11th season Hall of Famer, currently 3rd all-time in completions, attempts, and yards, coming into this game with just a hair over 42,500 yards of passing. 1st and 10, he's going to go for the shotgun with 3 wide to the right. Plenty of time up the middle. Big completion, good for a gain of about 13 yards. And another pass there, this one going to Art Vandelay.
That's just a pass that if you're not confident in your quarterback, you're not confident with your throwing arm, you're not fitting that into that tight window as Cochran finds Vandelay on an all-slant pattern. Another solid completion for Mr. Ron Cochran. Another 1st down here for Florida.
Going to have 3 receivers left, 1 to the right for 1st and 10. Looks like it might be a tight end flex to the right side. Cochran under pressure in the pocket. Gonna throw one down the middle. Pass bobbled incomplete into nearly quadruple coverage. But that pass knocked away by the Hall of Famer Eddie Gage.
That's an ill-advised throw. We've seen Ron Cochran try that pass a couple of times this season. Sometimes it goes against him. Luckily for Ron, falls incomplete. But that's not a throw. You won a couple of championships you're making. Surprised to see him throw into quadruple coverage there.
So 2nd down and 10. They're going to hand it off to Beletsky, who's wrapped up immediately in the backfield. That's a loss on the play. Dede Sachs coming up with the tackle for loss for 3 yards, going back the other way. That'll take us time to introduce the Arizona defense. On the line, you've seen Dede Sachs, Alex Constantine, Hunter Norwood, and David Tilley, formerly of Queen City. Linebackers are Sean Moore and J.R. Lovelace. Cornerbacks, Iverson Gamble, Parker Thomas, Everett Garrison. The safeties, Maurice Lloyd from Queen City, and Eddie Gage. On 3rd and long, big pass down the middle, caught for 15 yards. Going to take it right down to the 39, Baradin Zarkov with a big 3rd down conversion.
Just another excellent route run. The defense was playing to the outsides with their zones, and that left Baradin Zarkov wide open the middle for a big gain, 15 yards, and another Florida 1st down.
Setting it up just inside the Arizona 40. Offset I formation. Pressure showing from the Scorpions. They'll rush 5. Beletsky going to the right side. Gets caught up at the line. Wrapped up down for about a 3-yard gain. Brought up a few of the Scorpions with him. Going to set up 2nd down and 7 with Gamble making the tackle.
Only the 2nd carry of the ball game for the Bullet, Charlie Beletsky. In last week's win, he had 161 yards and 2 touchdowns, and proving to be more of the rushing caliber quarter running back that we've known. And he's also demonstrated that as far as his stats go, more often than not, leading the team in rushing than receiving. Whereas we see a lot more running backs lead their teams in receiving rather than rushing.
Yeah, and that's going to be a pass there from the heavy offset I. That's another catch for Vandelay. Oh, excuse me, no, that's Beletsky. It's going to set up 3rd down and 1 with the 6-yard gain. Big 3rd down and 1 coming up here. They're just inside the 30-yard line. Offset I formation, 2 wide receivers. Looks like a standard 4-3 set for Arizona. Hand off to Beletsky, right side, has the 1st down, just barely gets it. A little too late on the tackle was David Tilley. That'll be enough to move the chains for the Storm.
Now, Arizona read that play well. They knew it was going to be a run to the near side of the field, but Florida got enough blockers over onto the edge to help get Beletsky that 1st down yardage.
Resets the downs now at the Arizona 27. 1st and 10. Beletsky in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him. Right side. Wrapped up immediately right when he got to a defender. Alex Constantine getting his tackle for loss of the day.
Now that's just Constantine overpowering the right tackle, Dutrik Leclerc. They're just showing his strength and powering through the offensive lineman, getting to Beletsky in the backfield.
The 3-yard loss sets up 2nd and 13. Offset I formation. Cochran changing up the play just a little bit. Going to go for a throw on the quick step. Pass is completed. Looks like that's Doyle making the catch. It is. He'll get about 2 to bring it back to the 28-yard line near the original line of scrimmage. And that'll set up 3rd and long.
Arizona playing those short zones, expecting the fullback slip out. Now it's 3rd and 11. Partner still in deep into Arizona territory. However, field shrinking, therefore defense has a little bit more advantage here.
3 wide receivers to the right side. Cochran with a big drop under pressure. Going to throw up the middle. Nearly picked. Oh, nearly intercepted. Dropped on that play from number 30 of Arizona. That's a secondary cornerback, Allen Iverson, nearly pulling away the pick. And that will force Florida to settle for the field goal.
Like that ball was riding a loop-the-loop on a roller coaster. It just, as it went off the defender, and luckily for Cochran, not intercepted. Therefore, Ethan Snead can come on and try and retie up this football game.
It'll be a 45-yard attempt from the right hash. Good snap hold. Kick up on its way. And that is good. That'll tie us up at 3 points apiece. with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. If you're brand new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. That last drive going for 13 plays, 53 yards, resulting in that field goal. Owen's going to take this back. Runs up to the 20, trying to get to the outside edge. Can't get anywhere there. He'll set up for the 24-yard line. Pretty even matchup between both these squads so far in the first quarter.
And both teams opening the game with a balanced attack of about equal parts rushing and passing for both clubs. Now what I'm looking for both clubs to do, starting with Arizona, is can they put a drive together that results in a touchdown or more points, able to march down all the way into Florida territory last time out. We'll see what they do here on their second drive of the ball game.
Jackson with the quick step, going to throw, and it's completed to the 41-yard line. A big gain there, almost a 15 yards. TJ Punk getting the catch, brings it inside the 40.
That's the second time I've seen Evan Carroll get beat on a route here in this first quarter. It's a simple go route from TJ Punk, hitting Evan Carroll just all out of sorts. Arizona already on the march.
Already a fantastic start for this drive. First down and 10, offset I formation. Two wide receivers, left side pressure from Florida. They're going to rush. And Moses is going to get some room here for the left side. He gets the first down, crosses into Florida territory, down to the 45-yard line. It's another gain of 13.
Take a look again, partner. Another solid block from Toronto Rivera. And a nice spin move cutting back to the inside was Moses, springing him free, getting him those extra yards.
You saw there Andrew Francis helping to make the play. Currently 10th all-time in the SFL, over 1,090 tackles. He is always a man to go to help bring the play to a close. Pro formation for 1st and 10. Jackson's going deep. Pressure coming from the right side. Wheels away. Gonna go for the run. Gets to the 40 and down to the 39-yard line. Ashley takes her own number and gets 6 yards.
That's smart, but also unwise for Ashley Jackson, not sliding down. It was great to see that everything was covered downfield and take off, but you want to stay in the game, Miss Ashley Jackson. You might want to protect yourself just a little bit.
It's kind of the rule of quarterbacking 101. Protect yourself at all times. Second down and 4. Handing it off up the middle for Moses. Gonna push ahead. They're saying he does not get the first down. Gonna mark him just short, right at the 35-yard line. It'll be about a foot to go for 3rd down.
Maybe too early for a challenge. That's what we come to expect, though, from DJ Moses. His workhorse mentality. Continue to fight through the contact and try and get that first down. Now it's 3rd and short. Playbook's wide open here for the Scorpions.
They're going to go with the I formation on a heavy set. Moses to the right side, first down. He'll keep moving down to the 30-yard line. Turned it up to about 5 yards. And it's a big 3rd down conversion. They're keeping the ball in Florida territory.
You have a guy like DJ Moses in the backfield. Why not give him the ball again? He worked so hard on 2nd down. He worked his butt off again here on 3rd, getting Arizona yet another 3rd down conversion.
Probably be the final play of the first quarter here. We have a heavy I formation. Jackson gonna throw, screens it out to Moses. It'll be completed. It'll end up being a loss of 1 on the play. Nice stop there from number 53, Ryan Tobin. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. It's a tight one in the early going. With 1 down and 3 to go, we're tied up at 3. This is the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music, here on Twitch. Let's flip the field and come right back. Back here at Fatality Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Ethan Muslin, Tyler Falk on the call for you tonight. Rochelle Colston and Tristan Hatley doing stuff in the stat truck for us. We always appreciate you. Screen pass here is completed for another first down and another big 10-yard play. This one to DJ Moses. It's another first now inside the Florida red zone.
That's what happens when you leave that side of the field wide open. About 10 yards between Moses in the next close defender, which was Evan Carroll. After Moses got the completion, that's too much space to leave the receiver Moses. That's another first down for Arizona, unsurprisingly.
And they're just barely inside the red zone at about the 19 2/3 yard line. Going to go to a heavy I formation for 1st and 10. A little bit of pressure, handoff Moses up the middle, and manages to avoid one tackler and gets down to the 15 for a gain of 5.
Evan Carroll just told DJ Moses, well, if you like spinning, I'll spin you around once more. What a hit by Evan Carroll, trying to make up from his coverage misalignments.
Now 2nd down and 5. 2 in the back, 2 wide receivers. Jackson, big step drop. Gonna throw under a little pressure, trying to get away, and it's not gonna do much as Deontay Stoneville brings her down with a sack.
We talked a little bit about coverage not being the greatest so far for Florida, but that's a coverage sack. As Big Sexy nearly got in there, Dominguez nearly got in there, but it's Stoneville who eventually finishes off the quarterback. Just great pursuit and great determination from those defensive ends.
It looked like EJDQ might have lost his target when Stoneville went down. DQ came back up, saw nothing, and wasn't sure what to do at that point. Now 3rd down and 14. 3 wide receivers. Quick step for Jackson. Throw it to the left side. And a completion for about 5 or 6 yards. That'll be another catch from TJ Punk. We'll set up 4th down at the 16. That'll bring out the field goal unit once again.
Now, though it did not get a first down, I like the decision from Ashley Jackson. It's still early in this ball game. Let's not try and force anything downfield. Let's keep it in possession. Let's give our kicker a chance to help us retake the lead.
Be a 33-yard attempt from the left hash for Cliff Allen. A little bit of a low snap here, but the kick is on its way, and it is through. So now with about 2 minutes through in the second quarter, it's now 6-3 in favor of Arizona. The SFL Network is coming to the ESTV Plus app. 24/7 SFL programming will include content created by the community, the SFL's greatest games from the archives, exclusive network content, and live SFL regular season games. Download the ESTV Plus app on your Android or iPhone, or on your TV through Roku, Amazon Fire, Vizio, and more. The SFL Network, where SFL creators come together. That last drive going for 11 plays and 59 yards, culminating in that field goal. Vandalay going to bring this up to about the 23-yard line. It's been a slow-going battle for both of these squads. Both of them going for nearly 10 plays on each drive.
Both defenses bending but not breaking. Huge credit to Florida's defense. Now can the offense get back on the field, tie up this football game, or maybe we'll see our first touchdown of the ball game. Look for Charlie Beletsky here on this drive. I think they'll go to him early and often on the ground game.
We're going to start with twins to the right side on 1st down. Pass to the right side will be completed. And that is a catch to Ron Hines. That is EJ Minson. Oh, we have a player down for Florida, and that is Greg McDonaldson, the guard.
I didn't see quite what happened here. Maybe we'll get a replay to show us what happened to him. That's unfortunate for the Storm. Let's take a look. Shoved over by Alex Constantine. As Constantine
got bowled over, and just could not get back up. Oh, that is unfortunate too. So we will try to get an update on McDonaldson as soon as we are able to. Replacing him will be number 71, Edwidge Paul, the secondary lineman, in the place of Donaldson. 2nd down and 3. We're going to go with a heavy set, 2 wide receivers. With the 2 tight ends to the left side. Handoff goes to Beletsky. He shakes off one, shakes off another. And there he goes! Up to the 40, 30. He's going to the 20. Beletsky is gone! Touchdown, Florida!
Partner, I said he would feature on this drive. That's a huge 71-yard run. He saw the hole. If he didn't see a hole, he spun right through it. Take a look again. After the handoff, goes off to the left-hand side, breaks out of a tackle, spins in the direction of his blockers, and then all of a sudden, here comes the guy who stepped up for Greg McDonaldson. Edwidge Paul comes up with a huge block that he ultimately sees Beletsky get into the house for the score.
You saw there just a slew of Scorpions trying to get after him, but no, the Bullet is just too darn fast for that. One of the fastest players we have in the SFL, and that records rushing touchdown number 60 for the Bullet, putting him at a nice even number. I think that still puts him at 23rd all time. No, that actually ties him with 22nd with J. Calvin Kim. On the all-time touchdown list. Need to kick the extra point. It's up and through. So in just a couple of plays, all of a sudden now it's a 10-6 ball game in favor of Florida.
Went back to Beletsky. That nice open field run. Now it falls back onto Arizona to try and get their offense back on the field. And maybe DJ Moses can do exactly what Beletsky did on this drive. We'll see.
It's entirely possible. They've been responsible for a lot of big broken plays. Just need to kick this away to Owens. Going to take it from the goal line. Running up to the 10. Getting some blocks up at the 20. And going to get pushed up and brought down to the 25-yard line. The SFL Weekly Fantasy Contest is officially up and running. Think you can draft the best team every week while staying under the cap? Or maybe you wanted to enhance your SFL experience. It's free to play with no season-long commitment, and a new contest opens every week on Tuesday night. Join now and show off your fantasy skills to the rest of the league. Contact Jack Wall, Stephen Hacker, or Hunter Norwood on the SFL Discord to join today. Jackson going to have 4 wide receivers with 3 to the right. Throwing over to the left side. It's intercepted, and this could be trouble. It's going to go back all the way. It's a pick 6. Touchdown, Florida! And in one play, they've gotten 7 more points, potentially, with the extra point.
It's the man I've been picking on all night. Evan Carroll says, 3rd time's the charm. I will not be beat this time, and will punish Ashley Jackson and the rest of the Arizona Scorpions with that nice pick 6. Read that out route perfectly.
That is pick 6 number 2 for Evan Carroll. And number 7 in his career, currently tied for now 2nd all-time in total pick 6s. Congratulations, Evan Carroll. Boy, he has just been returning things like mad throughout his career. Just need to kick the extra point here to potentially make it an 11-point game. And it is. Suddenly, in just a few seconds now, Arizona a bit behind the 8 ball now. They're now trailing 17-6.
Just unfortunate from Ashley Jackson, who has the best completion percentage in the league. Tried to do too much. Unfortunately for her, Carroll just in a very nice position. And now they're down by 11.
Yeah, and looking at the season stats so far, she's also 2nd in the league, giving up the fewest interceptions with only 14. They'll try this again from the goal line. Bring up to the 20. And now the 22-yard line. So now they've lost a net of 2 yards and lost 7 points in the process. So let's see if Arizona can get back on their feet and make it a 1-score game.
I think they just need to settle themselves and get DJ Most of the football 1 or 2 times. Get Ashley Jackson back in the rhythm. Gain her confidence back. Let's put a drive together, Scorpions.
Going to go to a heavy I formation for 1st down and 10. Jackson going to hand off to Moses. Gets a nice lane. Going to get up to the 25. They're going to credit the 26. And there's an update from McDonaldson. He's just ended up having some cramps. That's always a good sign to hear that he might be able to come back into the game.
That's good for them. He's their starter, though. I did like what Edwidge Paul did on the touchdown run from Beletsky, but good news to get the starter back out, hopefully quickly.
2nd down and 6. 2 tight ends right, 2 receivers. It'll be a free play. Jackson to throw it. A little pass down the middle, but I don't think they're going to take that one. They'll take the offsides penalty. That'll be a free 5 yards.
They're just chomping at the bit. They smell blood in the water due to the storm. Just a little bit too antsy on the right side. R62 with the call.
That one called on number 98. That's Alessandro Tamayo. He gets the wagging finger, and they'll get 5 yards more for Arizona and the same down. So now you're going to be setting up with a 2nd down and 1. Pretty much an open playbook at this point. You can pretty much do anything. They'll go with the offset I. 1 receiver to the left, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver right. And Moses is going to go nowhere on that play, brought down by Aaron Gooden. So now it will be 3rd down and about 1 and change to go.
Art Vanderlei, the head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator for Florida, saw that in his game planning here this past week. Arizona likes to go to that weak side, and they just loaded up the box on that side. Here they come again with another offset eye. I'm guessing they're going to go with Moses to the near side.
And that will be the case. Going to the near side, Moses, 1st down. Yes, he does. He gets it. Just barely moving the chains, keeping the ball in Arizona hands.
Yeah, another 3rd down conversion here for the Scorpions. That's only their third down conversion. They're only converting on 50% so far in this football game, but I'll keep this drive alive. Help get the Scorpions back on track.
Jackson with a quick throw. That'll be completed for a gain of 9 yards. TJ Punk again making the reception. That's going to put him over 30 yards on 4 receptions. Excuse me, that's Will Todd making his first catch of the day.
Ashley Jackson with the last reception. She is now in 9th all-time in terms of completions. She just passed Red Feather, the first quarterback to lead a team to a SFL championship with the New York Knights. Congratulations, Miss Ashley Jackson.
Now it's going into the heavy set on 2nd and 1. Power eye going to go up with Moses up the middle. Going to keep pushing. Gets the 1st down. Brings down to the 48-yard line. Another 9-yard gain. Moves the chains for the Scorpions once again.
Now we're seeing the running game come alive. They started to do more of these up-the-gut runs, as the outside runs just haven't been working. Florida's been alive to them, and that big game might start turning the wheels of Eddie Gage, thinking we might want to do that once or twice more.
We'll reset the downs now at the 48. 3 wide receivers with Moses in the backfield. Jackson going to look to throw, and that one is completed. It'll be an 8-yard gain completed to Ryan Owens. Puts the ball inside Florida territory for 2nd down. So far, Ashley Jackson, 9 of 9, with the exception of that pick. Let's bring up 2nd and 2. Moses going left, not doing anything on that one. Aaron Gooden there to help make that stop right back at the line. Bring up 3rd down and 2.
Now what can the defense do? Here on another 3rd down, unable to stop a run in similar down in distance on this drive. We'll see if Arizona come up with something different, though. It's the same exact formation from the play earlier.
Jackson to throw here on 3rd and 2. Gonna go for it all. It's intercepted! And this one's going back for a few more yards. Getting it back to the Florida 37-yard line. Picked away this time by Ryan Davidson.
Now it's Florida who are giving Ashley Jackson Fitz the 2nd pick of the ball game. Luckily for Jackson and company, this one does not go all the way back to the house, but just a 50-50 ball that ended up being a 33.3333. All those decimals repeating percent when you have 3 different people in the area. 66% chance for Florida to come up with it, and that they did. And now Florida have a chance to really blow this game wide open.
Yeah, if you take your 33 and 2/3 chance, etc., etc. 1st down and 10 for Florida. They're going to go with the offset eye. Heavy set with tight ends to the left. Cochran on a quick pass will be completed to Ron Hines. And he'll get just enough for the 1st down. They'll say he crossed the 47. That'll be exactly 10 yards.
Just like that, Florida keeps the momentum on their side with a nice opening play on the drive. 1st down, Florida. They look to be putting this one away here in the 1st half. Maybe a touchdown will do it.
Heavy pro set for Cochran on 1st down. Going to throw to the left side. And Bolesky getting the catch. Going to bring it down to the 45 for a gain of 7. That'll put the ball into Arizona territory. So now Florida just needs to be a little more disciplined with the ball, not give it away, because they are currently winning the turnover battle with a +2. Twins to the left side, an offset eye formation for 2nd and 3. A little pressure on the line. They'll hand off to Bolesky right side. Spins one. Cannot shake the other defenders, but it's enough to get the 1st down. Gets about a 4-yard gain on that play before getting brought down by Tilly.
That doesn't work if Doyle, the fullback, does not come over and block the corner on that outside. It looked like Arizona had that play well read, keeping the corner on that side. But credit to Doyle for help and bring Boletsky free.
Nickel pack for the Scorpions here on first down. They're going to hand it off up the middle for Boletsky. Doesn't get much going there. It'll be only a 1-yard gain. Got swarmed up the middle there by a few Scorpions, Tilly being one of them.
Tilly with the initial hit in the backfield, slowing up Boletsky, allowing his teammates to come and collect him only after a short gain. Need to see a lot more of that from Arizona as Florida are creeping in their own territory.
2nd down and 9, heavy offset eye. Cochran under center. The tight end's to the right side here. Gonna throw. Left side is completed. Good for a first down. And oh, man, what a hit there. Woo, Maurice Lloyd laying the wood on J.W. Doyle. That is just some heavy-on-heavy action there.
And it's Doyle usually laying the lumber on those DBs. Unfortunately for Doyle, he's got to take his licks of his own. But before he's able to do that, he's able to get the first down.
Now just inside the 30. 2 tight ends left. Cochran stepping back. Gonna heave one down the middle. Pass is intercepted. There's the first mistake of the game from Ron Cochran. And it's Arizona football, but they're going to be at their own 4-yard line.
When you want someone to stand up and take charge, you better lead from the front. That's Eddie Gage all day, all night, all season long, leading from the front for his team, coming up with a big interception when it looked like Florida had firm control of this game.
You wouldn't expect much else from the Hall of Famer Eddie Gage, keeping his team in the fight. So it'll be 1st down and 10 at the Arizona 4. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Moses in the backfield. Jackson, quick step, screens it out to Moses. Gets some room. Gets up to about the 9-yard line. They'll give him 5 on the play. And we'll set up 2nd down as we reach the 2-minute warning. We've got 2 minutes to go here in Phoenix. Arizona's got to get out of their own end. They want to have a chance to get back in the game before the break. They trail 17-6. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on Twitch. Second down and 5 here with 2 minutes to go in the first half. 3 wide receivers are going to hand off to Moses. He gets leveled before he even gets back to the line. Ryan Tobin making a big impact there for a tackle for loss.
Now, what Arizona tried to do was get all those wide receivers in that trips formation off to the right to set the edge. Unfortunately for Arizona, Ryan Tobin's just too strong and gets off his block to get behind the line.
3rd down and 5. Jackson looking to throw. Gonna step up, throws to the left, and it's just out of range of TJ Punk. Might have gotten hit as she threw that one, so that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have to punt it away.
I don't think she was hit at the time of her throw. I think it was tipped at the line, just knocking it out of there. I think that might have been Black on the tip, or maybe one of the other defensive linemen, but great stand after the interception, forcing Arizona out on 3 downs. We don't see that too often.
They'll bring out Peter Parker, who's under his own goalpost. Will kick this ball away. He'll be taking it about the 37 and get a couple more yards to get it inside the Arizona 35-yard line. Beautiful field position for Florida to get a few more points before the end of the half.
And not the greatest punt from Peter Parker and the slightest. He might want to go back to web slinging after that because that sets Florida already in Ethan Snead field goal range.
Yeah, I think that ended up being about a net of about 25 yards on the punt. Twins to the right side for 1st down. Cochran from the shotgun. Quick pass, goes to the left side, will be completed. And Ron Hines will step out of bounds at the 28-yard line for a gain of 6. That'll stop the clock with 1:20 to go. You saw the comparisons there on your screen. Both Jackson and Cochran bit slow going in this game, but they have been fairly similar on each sides of the ball. 2nd and 4, offset I formation. Little pressure here being shown from Arizona. They'll rush 4. Cochran stepping back. Gonna heave down the middle. Tipped away. Incomplete. And another tip drill there by Arizona keeps Florida out from a touchdown. That sets up 3rd down and 4. I think that was Lloyd, the one who knocked it away.
It was, partner. And again, Florida trying to test that secondary of Arizona. Lloyd and Gage just alive to it. They haven't really put too much pressure on those DBs. Good test for them. So far, Arizona's come out on top.
So now 3rd and 4. Cochran from the shotgun has 3 receivers right, 1 left. Quick pass down the middle. It's completed to the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Good pass there to E.J. Minson for his 3rd catch of the day.
On that play, on that formation, you usually see a pass to the other side of the field in the direction of the trips. Minson got a good jump on the line, got a nice route ran, and Cochran finds him for a 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 14. Cochran from the shotgun. Pressure coming from the right side. Will be completing the pass up the middle. Gets enough for a 1st down. Florida is going to take their time out. Minson there making the reception to set up 1st and goal to go.
Another great route by Minson, cutting into the interior of the defensive zone. Cochran able to find a hole in that zone for Minson. Minson able to work his way forward for the 1st down. Excellent drive so far for Florida. Can they punch it in? They're only 4 yards out.
They got about 15 feet to go to get to the goal. Cochran, quick step, throws right, pass tipped in, incomplete. Nice tip coverage on that play from Iverson Gamble, denying Florida the score for the time being.
Florida likes to run those little slip outs with the tight end. Gamble alive to it, reading Cochran's eyes. Great play from Gamble.
Now 2nd down and goal. Clock stopped at 41 seconds here in the 1st half. Cochran's going to have 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, and Beletsky in the backfield. Cochran with the step. Oh, and he's caught as he tried to throw the ball. It'll be down for a sack. Caught him for no gain. And he's got to get back to the line. He just only reason getting back up on his feet. Cochran now looking to throw. Left side, tipped away. Incomplete. Coverage on that one from Everett Garrison, giving Beletsky some denials. And that'll force Snead to come out and kick the field goal.
Partner, I'm shocked they didn't go to Beletsky in the ground game. That was Alex Constantine who came up with the sack. He's been bullying that offensive line all game long, and unfortunately for Beletsky, unable to haul in that pass. And I think Arizona has just stopped, just played damage limitation, forcing this field goal. It could be only 14 points instead of 17.
Kick from Snead here is up and good from 21 yards. It'll make it 20-6. Florida leading Arizona now with 23 seconds to go. Arizona will have an opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. And remember, Florida gave away the ball to start this game, so they will be getting the ball back to start the 2nd half. Owens is back to receive the kickoff. And he'll take it from just inside the end zone, bring it up to the 20, going to the right side. He'll go up to about the 24-yard line with 19 seconds left to go in the half. Arizona's going to have to try to get this at least within about maybe a score and a half, I would say.
I would say they need a big drive right here. They only got 19 seconds, still all 3 timeouts, Ethan, but I think the caliber of these wide receivers might be able to make something happen.
First and 10 for Jackson. They'll hand it off to Moses up the middle. Going to keep pushing. Still on his feet. Going to get to the 31 for an 8-yard gain. They're not running the timeouts here. Clock is running with 6 seconds to go. And they're going to run it out again, and that's where it's going to come to a close. I'm not sure I agree with that play calling. Nothing doing from the end of that drive for Arizona, and they will go to the locker room down by 14. We've reached the end of the 1st half. Florida currently leading the Scorpions 20-6. There's still 1 half of football left to go. 2nd half coming up in just a second here on the SFL, presented by APM Music on Twitch. Second half about to get underway here at Fatality Field. Ethan Muslin, Tyler Falk here on the call for you tonight. Beautiful stay here in Phoenix.